What are you up to now? Revelio.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Might I remind everyone that a wizard's sharpest tool is his mind. Perhaps best to shun that which leads it astray. This is utter nonsense. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. I should think I get more sense out of mooncalf dung. Ah.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
A blockade. Brookwood's poachers are already here.
What? No. Keep looking. You've seen how much a single feather fetches. Just imagine the whole blooming bird.
Leviosa!
Stay to the castle.
Bombarda!
Confringo!
Well done.
Confringo!
Dodge. Pathetic display.
Leviosa!
Protego!
Thought you had incendio. Feel a burning sensation. So very.
Bombarda!
I never expected that from you.
Leviosa!
I know all. What have you done?
Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
Avoiding our problems.
Would you please meet me? I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Confringo!
Revelio. More poachers. How many are there?
Martyr settled party Is that the best you can do? You took Laura Treadwell from pathetic! You're finished.
I hope you're prepared.
Somebody
Just how many witches and wizards have we finished? What? Nothing more than luck. You may want to.
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Tego! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. The Phoenix. It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Confringo! Had enough yet. It would appear that you're grossly outmatched.
There it is again. Cursed fiends.
Where is the little hypocrite thief?
Would you like me to put you down?
Incendio!
Oh, Levioso! Montesu!
Rookwards don't go down easy. It's a bit like being on fire, isn't it?
Fringo! How's the view?
Confringo! Hide from me! I'll fuck you like a screamer!
Levioso! off now, are ya? You're after the golden stick! A lucky shot! Bombarda!
That was for Highway. The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Leviosa!
I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe. Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased. I should investigate.
You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Everything's all right now. I'll look after you. Professor Howin will never believe this. I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Dig thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Lumos.
Some days are more difficult.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I should dismount here.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library.
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we? It's another aggressive one! Accio! Aggressive momentum! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! What is going on with that?
Lumos.
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad. If the Moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected. Accio! Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this. Accio! We need to find moths for those spinners.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Lumos! Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Lumos.
Lumos! If we pull the rings and match the runes, I suspect we'll find the moths. Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Lumos!
Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
You did it!
Revelio.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Bombardment. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it. Given what Fu Sleepers are known to do. I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
I think I'd like to look around a bit first.
I suppose we could spare a moment. Very well. We should leave soon. The longer we stay, the more I want a Fwooper.
From the outside, you'd never guess this place even existed in here.
I have a feeling that was the idea. Are you finished exploring?
I believe I am.
Good. If we leave for the henge now, we should make it by nightfall. We still have the poachers to contend with. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin, I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidgets lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
I heard something. Stop right there!
Best part of extorting someone is when I get to cast Cruise Shot. It's the one who took the goblin out. You're the one who freed him. Well, you'll have to do better than that.
Good bring down!
What? Treadwell near your head. This is your first.
Someone up.
This should be fun. You've the brains of a troll, you.
I've seen billywings with more stings. Come back here.
How's the view?
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
Revelio.
The location marked on the map isn't far from here.
No! No! my own ally. I don't expect to have the top of my plans unraveled by the very people who stand next to me.
You'll need to be quicker than that! Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Confringo!
We had plans for that hypocrite you stole. That goblin elm you pilfered. I want that back now.
I'll find you! Levioso! Confringo! Yeah! Time to teach someone a lesson!
You'll regret this for the rest of your short life. Never understood laws. All they do is interfere with making a success of yourself.
It can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Augusto, tell us. Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Show yourself!
It seems
I see you!
betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made. It'd be useful if it wasn't under stupid control. Just the shadows playing tricks.
Trouble's brewing, and I'm without my friends. Augusto, tell us.
You may want to. Stop messing around like a silly thing. Marvelous strike. You've heard quite enough, Rex.
Revelio.
Sometimes it means if you're actually content to be a wizard, or if you're secretly harbouring a desire to become a seer of the clouds.
Back for more.
Stop right there! Or I'll make you stop!
Levioso.